the Google Classroom, and you just go to the Google app icon here and click on it. Now, as you can see, I have my Google Classroom on the first tab here. You may have it on the second platform of your Google apps. So, but then, since I just click to launch it. But if you don't have it, if you check through the Google app icon platform and you can't find your Google Classroom there, it's not a problem. Just go straight and type in classroom.google.com. So I'm just going to launch the Classroom. Yeah, so as you can see, it's just, you can just type in classroom.google.com. So these are the class I already have, but I will be starting off this tutorial by creating a new classroom. So all you need to do is to just go straight to this plus icon here, and the plus icon you see, it says create or join a class. So you just click on it. Now I want to create a class. Since I'm now teaching you from the point of view of the teacher, I will show you how to join a class if you are a student. So for now, let's create a class. So you just go ahead, this is just like the license agreement, whatever. So just go ahead and click this and then continue. Now you just give your class a name. So I can simply say I can just call the class full-time accounting students. Yeah, this is just an example of the name I'm giving to the classroom. Now the subject can be accounting. Yeah, you can ignore the section and the room, and then you create your class. Okay, once the class is created, as you can see, this is the platform, your classroom for your full-time accounting students. Now there are 4 key areas that you need to take note of: the stream, the classwork, the people, and then the grades. These are the key areas that you need to be very conversant about. Now, as you can see, Google already generated like a default design for your classroom. So let's say I want to change this design. I can just click on select theme, or I click on upload photo if I have my design already on my laptop. But I can just choose from a variety of designs by clicking on select theme. So you see we have various designs here. You can go to arts if you want to choose an art theme, or maths and science, English and history, sports and others. But I'll just go back to general. I think I like this one. It looks pretty cool. So you just click on it and then you click select class theme. So as you can see, it changes the theme for you. So this is just how this is just in case you want to customize your class theme. First of all, let's start with the stream section of the classroom. Now just think of the stream as the platform where you communicate with your class, with your students. This is where you can send like a memo or an instruction, or perhaps students can respond to your memo or to your instruction, and you can read through that. So think of this stream area as Twitter, where you can send informations and also receive information. So for example, let's assume I want to send an information. I just click on share something with your class here. Now this is, make sure you're actually on the same make sure you choose the correct class to send the information. So this is the class I'm sending information to. So also here you can determine whether you want to send the information to all the students, or you want to select a group of students. That's if you have already added students to your class. So for now, let's just say all students. So I can just simply say welcome to Google Classroom. So this is just an information I want to send to the class. Now let's assume that I want to add a file or like a document to this information. I can just click on add file here. Once you click it, it will take you to where you saved your file on your computer system. Then you can add it and then you can post. Now you also can determine whether you want to post this information immediately or you want to schedule it for a later date. So in that case, I can just click on this arrow. Now this is where you have post if you want to post it immediately, or you can schedule it to post for another day. For example, I want to schedule it to post June 15. Maybe I want to change the time to, maybe let's say I don't want it to be posted at 8 o'clock. I want it at 10 o'clock. So I can just click on schedule. Now it's telling you that you have a saved announcement to be posted to the Google Classroom at exactly 10 a.m. June 15th. So this is just an overview of what the stream is about. This is where you communicate with your students. Maybe you have an information or you respond to students' informations, student questions, and so on and so forth. So the next aspect of the Google Classroom is the classwork. Now in the classwork here, you assign work to your students. You can create assignments, you can create questions, you can even add in some form of materials if that be the case. For example, if I want to start off with this classwork area, I will just click on create here. Now you can decide to send in an assignment, a quiz assignment, a question, a material, and even you can reuse some posts that you have earlier posted. So but in this case, let's just post in a material. So let's assume that the material, we give the material a title. We say let's just say bank reconciliation. Okay, so the description can be optional. In this description, I can simply let the students know what I exactly want to be done with this material. So let me just say read and understand for the next quiz. Okay, so this is just a description of what you want and so on. So in this case now, I can just simply add the material. If it's a file, I just go there. If you have the material saved in your Google Drive, you just go to your Google Drive. If you have it as a link, then you can embed the link right here. And then, but if you want to pick the file from your computer, you just click on file. Or perhaps it's a video that you want to add to this material. You just click on YouTube and it will take you to the video link area where you can embed the URL. For example, something like this. Let's say I have something like this. You see, this is the video. You can search for the video here, but if you have a URL for it, you just click on the URL. For example, I can pick the URL of this video, which is new Google Classroom, and then you can just click on it, and then you can just add your video URL here. As you can see, the video will be played up here straight up. So but for the sake of this tutorial, I just want to add a file. So I'm just going to go ahead and add up a file from my computer system. So I'm just going to select the files from my device. So let me go to my desktop. Let's assume this is the file I want to add up. Let's assume this is the file I want to just add to it. So in case you want to add more files, you click on this particular portion to add more files. So once you're done adding your file, you just click on upload. So now we have the file uploaded for the students. So the next thing you do is you determine whether you want this material to be for all the students. Like I said, you always leave it at all students, and then if you have a topic for it, so in this case I can create a topic for it. I'm just going to repeat the same title as my topic, bank reconciliation, Okay, so now all you need to do is to go ahead and post the material. So just as you can see, the material is now posted, ready for the students to view. So this is how we go about it when it comes to creating a material. But what if you want to send in an assignment? I will come back to that, to the assignment area, when I invite a student already. So in this case, the people segment is where you can invite students to join your classroom. So also you have your grades. Now here, your class, since we do not have a student yet, we do not have grades allocated yet as well. So let's go back to people. So here I can decide to add more teachers to my to my classroom, and then I can also decide to invite students, or I can just copy this code and send it to the students to join the classroom with. So you can also invite students using their email address like this. For example, I'm going to be using this, inviting a student here. Okay, so you just invite. Okay, so I've invited the student. So I am now going to switch this tutorial to the point of view of the student. So let's assume that I've invited a student now. The student would have to accept to join the classroom from his or her email address. So let's go to the email address of this student. So as you can see, there's an invitation for the student to join this classroom. So all the student has to do is to click on the email, open up the email, and then go ahead and click on join. So once the student clicks on join, to take you straight to this platform, you just go straight to the plus sign here, and then you click on it. This is where you now click on join. So you need to ask your teacher to send you the class code, so you'll be able to join the class. So in this case, the teacher would give you the code, and the code is here. This is where you have the code. Yeah, this is the code. You can just copy the code for you. You can just click here to copy the code. So make sure to ask your teacher to send you the code to join the class. So just paste the code here. Now once you have the code, you just paste it there, and then you click on join. Okay, now you have joined the class. You have joined the class now. Okay, so first thing, as you can see, you have a material here for you to view. So all you need to do is to just click on the material, and then you can just double click on the material properly here, and that would automatically take you to the material the teacher uploaded for you to view. So this is what you just need to do in this situation. So let's go back to the teacher's platform. Let's assume that the teacher wants to send you an assignment and wants you to submit the assignment. So the teacher would create an assignment, give it a title as well. I'm still using the name bank reconciliation, the topic bank reconciliation, please. Okay, so you can decide to put an instruction. Make sure to submit before due date. Make sure to okay. Now you can now add the material. Remember, you can decide to pick the material from your Google Drive. If you have it saved there, you can put a link. If there's a link for the material, you can choose the file from your computer, or you can add a YouTube URL in case it's a video. Now I'm going to be picking the file from my desktop again. So you select file from your desktop. So I've selected the file. Like I told you earlier, you can add more files, so you just upload. Now, because this is an assignment, you have to allocate points for the assignment. So you can decide to leave it at 100%, or you want to reduce the grade. Let's just make it maybe 50. Okay, now you're sending the assignment to all the students. Now you can also add due date, meaning the deadline for the submission of the assignment by the student. So let's assume I just want to pick a date. Let's say 16th June, and then you can also add a time, the deadline time for the students to submit. So all you need to do is also add a topic if you want. I'm just still going to use the same topic, bank reconciliation. All right, so once you have finished with this section, all you need to do as the teacher is to click on assign. So as you can see, you have given them an assignment. If you look at the icons, you will see that they are different. This is a material icon and this is an assignment icon. So let's go back to the platform for the student. How will the student see this assignment, and how will he or she respond to it? So as the student, you will see a new assignment here. As you can see, once you log into the classroom, you will see the new assignment here. All you need to do is click on the assignment. So you just open up your assignment to be able to view it. Okay, as you can see, you have an assignment, state two ways in which you got it. We're just using this as an example. So let's assume that you've read through the assignment and you want to solve it. You can actually solve it on a piece of paper, and then you can scan the material or take a screenshot of your solution, and then you go ahead and click on add or create. So you just go to your file, select the file you want to upload to submit. Let's assume this is the screenshot material that you want to upload and send back as the solution. You just upload it here. So as you can see, once you have uploaded it here, you need to click on turn in so that the teacher can see your solutions to your assignment. So just click on turn in. So once you click on turn in, confirm your turn in here. Okay, so you have successfully submitted the solution to the assignment. But if you feel like maybe you have made an error in the assignment and you want to change something quickly, you can unsubmit here, and then you edit your assignment, and then you can turn it in once again. So in that case, you have successfully submitted your assignment. Now remember, this can also be done on your mobile phone. All you need to do, click on the material, read through the question, then you add or attach your screenshot of the solution you've done and make sure to click on turn in. So once you've turned it in on the platform of the teacher, once it tries to open up the assignment, you will see that one person has already turned in the assignment, meaning one person has submitted his or her work. So the teacher just needs to click on this turned in and then automatically read through your solution here, clicks on this, reads through the solution, and then give the student a grade for the work done. Let's assume the student has actually merited 30 out of 50, and then I can just click on return. The teacher clicks on return and the student will automatically see